Okay, so looks like huh, we have our first big deal hit come down. The the Boston Red Sox struck a deal with the Baltimore Orioles, and they are sending Cedric Mullins to Boston, and the Orioles are getting Nathan Eovaldi, Matt Barnes, and Jarren Duran, and uh, I question this deal because they're giving up Nathan Eovaldi. I mean, they're giving up three. I mean, they're giving up what looks to be three pretty good players for Cedric Mullins. I don't remember the records for any of these guys. We'll have to look. Okay. That makes sense. They're 33 and 50. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. They're at the bottom of the division, so never mind, that makes sense. Baltimore has a little bit more of a leg over Boston at this point. Okay, so that makes that makes a little bit more sense now. Okay, we've got a one run lead. We got nobody out. Barton's up against Alex Verdugo, and Christian Vasquez and Cedric Mullins are on base. We will send to the end, and we do keep the win, do keep the lead and get the win. So we get, let's see here, take 2 of 3 from Boston, take the final 2, so that works. Oh, wow. So we got a 3-game series against the division leading Milwaukee Brewers, and yeah, this could be interesting. Let's see. Let's see how game 1 goes. We won game 1 5-3. Game 2, we're going to probably lose it. Ian Happ has a 12-game hitting streak they want us to try and keep up. I have no interest in the Brewers do, so we do end up losing this game 5-2. So we've got, let's see. So we've got two, so we split the second game. So we got the third game, we're trying to make up ground. And we lost, so we dropped another game. So we're down 7 games to Milwaukee. We've got a 4-game series against the Dodgers, which we'll see Julio Urias, Clayton Kershaw, Dustin May, and Tony Gonsolin. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Well, let's see. We got a 1-run lead going into the bottom of the ninth. We got 1 out. Mookie Betts is on base, or at the dish for Justin Turner. Chris Martin's on the bump, and we do end up losing this game 5-4. Game 2, Duffy's got a shutout going, but we're in trouble because it's the bottom of the 8th. We got 2 outs. Hanser Alberto is on base with Justin Turner and Freddie Freeman at the plate. Just to see what happens. And we lost it 2-1. Damn. So we've lost the first 2 games. We lost game 3. And Wilson Contreras just went down with a fractured hand. And he's going to be out 1 to 2 months. Oh, that's just awesome. That is just awesome, 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 awesome. And we end up losing game 4, 10-1. So we got a travel day before we go to Baltimore. We've got an issue with our catcher. It looks like we're gonna have, yeah, looks like we're gonna have an issue with our catcher here, and that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have, yeah, it looks like we've got Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes is gonna end up having to step in and play every day, but honestly, he can't. Wilson Contreras is going to be out for, I mean, at least the rest of this month, and then the month of August. Um, and honestly, I got no, yeah, there's nobody up here that we can, no, we're gonna have to, yeah, we're, yeah, we're gonna have to make our, yeah, that's just, and he's a free agent at the end of the year. Okay, so, yeah, we're gonna have to make a play for a catcher. So, oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is so much fun. So, yeah, we're gonna have to make a play for a catcher here. It looks like, because I honestly, I can't just keep Yan Gomes on the major league roster and, you know, pray that everything's gonna be okay, because it's not. Okay, so, yeah, that's just, yeah, that's just awesome. So Chris Sale has been brought back up to big league roster, which I don't know. He was on the big league roster when we were facing the Red Sox. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know. But we're gonna we're gonna look at it. We're gonna look around and we're gonna see if we can find a trade. Maybe we get lucky and find a catcher. So uh, we're gonna come back if we can get a trade for a catcher. I'm gonna we'll chronicle it. So welcome back to MLB The Show. We struck a deal. Uh, we struck a deal with the Tampa Bay Rays. We're gonna show that right now. Sorry about that. Oh wow. Okay, never mind. Uh, yeah, we struck a deal. Let me see here. Damn it, what am I looking at? Oh, hello. Okay, so we struck a deal with the Tampa Bay Rays. We offered, well, we were looking for a catcher. We came across Francisco Mendez, so I said, give us a deal. They gave us, they wanted 6 different offers. They wanted Wade Miley. I wasn't willing to give up Wade Miley because, he's one of my better pitchers this year. Yes, he's making over $10 million. He's one of my better pitchers this year. Honestly, looking, the rest of the trades kind of made sense. I almost pulled the trigger on a trade for Jonathan Villar, but when I saw on the list that they had a trade that had Jason Hayward, and then uh, out another young outfield prospect and Greg Deichmann, I thought honestly it'd be a good way for me to cut some money, considering that the Hayward's making so much money. He's on the bench. He's playing like maybe half the time. So pulling a trade for him just made sense. Um, but that's gonna be that. So we do make the trade. Um, we do make the trade. So we're gonna have. So as it stands right now, we're gonna have Francisco Mejia and Yan Gomes up in the big club. Wilson Contreras is going to be out for a while um, until we can get another until he comes back. Um, yeah, since he's going to be out for a month or two, we do have at this point we do have one roster spot open. It looks like, let me see here. I'm counting. Here that gives me 30. Yeah, so we have 2 spots open on a 40-man roster because we only have 38 players on the 40-man roster, and I have all my catchers that I need. Um, I think I'm gonna leave that 40-man roster. Doing pretty good. They move him up to AAA. I'll redo that. Okay. That's something for later. So moving Albert Alize up to AAA maybe something to do later. You know, that's for another time. But yeah, so we've got like I said, we've got Francisco Mejia. We struck the deal. We sent him. We're getting him. We're sending him. We're getting him out of Tampa. Yes, he's he's going from a he's going from one third place team to another. So I mean, I don't know how he's gonna feel about that, but hey, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. That's pretty much gonna be it here. We're gonna get through the rest of this month of July, and then we're gonna see what comes of it as we get ready, as we go to the All-Star break, and then the trade deadline. Again, we're gonna keep our eyes and our ears open. Also, it's gonna depend on where we sit at with this, because we're 5 games back of St. Louis for second. I haven't looked at standings. I can actually take a look at the standings for the wild card. We're 5 games back in the wild card. Basically, if we get to St. Louis, if we overtake St. Louis, we take the wild card. It looks that way. So, basically, right now our goal should be to try to take down St. Louis. But that's going to be it for this one. Like I said, we're going to continue to roll through the month of July and pretty much just see what happens. Until next time, we'll see you in the next one here on MLB 22 with the Chicago Cubs franchise.